Georgia's aerospace sector is a powerhouse. Yep, it's the state's second largest industry, top export category, and one of which that employs roughly 200,000 Georgians. Now, there's a group which wants to keep that industry soaring sky high. Let's bring in Neely. He's the chair of Georgia's Aerospace Defense Alliance, and he's also the chair of the State Department of Economic Development, and is the former executive with the Savannah-based Gulfstream. Jay, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
All right. Why did this and others feel, why do you and others feel that this is the right time to form this alliance?
It's quite frankly, it's a little past time. We should have done this a number of years ago. We've been building up to this. We've had a group that includes the founding members and others that have hosted an aerospace day during the legislative session, and that's been very, very successful and very impactful on the legislative front in terms of getting the legislators to understand how important the industry is and how diverse it is across, both geographically across the state and also by size of company, from the big companies like a Gulfstream and Lockheed Martin to smaller companies like the Mall Aircraft down in Moultrie, Georgia.
Mm-hmm. When you compare Georgia against some of the other aerospace powerhouses like they have in Texas and Florida and Alabama, what's our edge?
Well, as I'm sure you know, and hopefully most of our readers know, Georgia's been the #1 state for business for 9+ years. I quite frankly have lost count. We've got a great regulatory environment. We've got a absolutely great workforce, and of course the weather is very conducive to flight testing and the like around the entire year. So we've got all the right sweet spots.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. The alliance just isn't for Atlanta or Savannah, right? How do you make sure smaller towns see some of the benefits from this as well?
No, actually, that's a point I really want to emphasize, is that the bigger companies and the companies in the larger metropolitan areas already have a fair amount of visibility, and although the bigger companies are certainly core to our operations, we're really focused on the smaller companies and helping them, be a resource for them, and be a resource for them in terms of networking with other aerospace and defense companies across the state, and then also being a voice for them, not only with the legislature, but also with the educational system, technical college system, the university system of Georgia, Mercer University, and others, to help make sure that those, among other things, that those educational institutions are meeting the needs of not just the big operators, but also the smaller ones and across the state. I've already mentioned Mall down in Southwest Georgia. Albany has Thrush Aircraft, Stambaugh Aviation in Brunswick, and Augusta has Standard Aero, and on and on. It's really a very diverse geographically industry, and this industry helps a lot of small communities.
All right. So, 10 years from now, where do you expect this program to be in Georgia? Talk to me about that.
Well, I'd sure love to. The aerospace and defense industry is the second largest industry in the state right now. I'd love to see us be the largest, and I'd love to see us as the dominant, not just the top, but the dominant player in terms of aerospace and defense. And we've already got a huge start on that. In addition to all the others I mentioned, of course, the huge operations down at Warner Robins, not just at the base, but other businesses supporting the base. So we want to see what we have now, but more of it, and particularly the jobs. And of course, these aerospace and defense jobs are high skill, high pay, high technology jobs, just what the state wants.
There you go. Jay Neely, thanks so much for joining us. Really appreciate your insight on this.
Yep, my pleasure.
All right, have a great day.